Okay, now I can't see you.
No, you good. You good. Stay there.
Okay, hold on.
I'm gonna just there you go.
Okay, so then and scoot in a little bit. I edit all this out.
Yeah, you good.
Oh, okay. How close are we? It's like sister wives. Okay. Welcome back to my channel. I am here with two guests, Meri
and Lawrence. Hi, how you guys
I was
doing?
gonna call you Larry, okay.
Oh, Meri and Larry.
Larry the
okay.
professor.
Yes, you got your glasses on too. So we're gonna do a double interview, guys. You know I have a flight attendant interview on my channel, so we're gonna get to know Meri and Larry outside of their uniform. So you guys ready?
We're ready.
Okay, let's
do
go.
it.
So question number one.
I am based in Denver, Colorado.
All right, and Larry, where are you based at?
Unfortunately, Denver, Colorado as well.
You guys do not want to be based out here?
Yeah, I don't.
I'm cool with it.
She likes it. Yeah, I don't want it.
Where are you going to be based at, Larry?
I would like Seattle just because that's where I kind of see myself developing, where my job is, my other job.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you had a base in Seattle. Okay. Question number two for the both of you guys.
I graduated in the end of March. No, the end of April.
Okay.
Yeah.
I graduated in the end of April too, but I don't remember seeing Meri there.
Were you guys in the same class?
I was in 10, you were in 11, right?
Yeah,
I
was
seen
one
your
class
class.
Yeah.
I think you guys graduated like a week or two after us.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys were, so who's in seniority, who's higher?
She's higher, unfortunately.
Okay.
She said she was peeping me from training too, so.
Okay. All right. So question number three.
Okay, I am 25. Was born in Ethiopia, grew up in Boston, live in Kentucky, based in Denver. Yeah.
Okay. Gorgeous. Who are you, Mr. Larry?
So, yeah, I'm Lawrence. Born in Central California, but raised in Southern California, you know, like LA, IE, surrounding areas.
Okay.
And yeah, I mean, that's where I grew up, but now obviously based in Denver, so, you know, I'm here.
Okay, perfect. All right, question number four.
I was a teacher in China. I was English teacher.
Wow.
And then COVID happened.
Oof.
Okay.
So yeah.
So what grade did you teach in China?
So I started as an English teacher for 3 to 18 years old at English Language Center, and then I moved to kindergarten. So
wow, I never knew that. See, that's why I do this. Okay, and what about you, Lawrence?
So yeah, I have the same. I mean, Lawrence and Larry is fine.
Okay.
I have the same job that I did before I was a flight attendant, which is a sociologist. I work for a small independent firm, and then whatever they fund us with is kind of the projects we go after, and then publish academic journals on those like findings on whatever we find.
Okay.
So yeah, that's the job that I do now, and the job that I did before I was a flight attendant.
Oh, so it hasn't really, you being a flight attendant hasn't changed what you used to do?
Not at all, because I can do that remotely. That's anywhere. You know.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm shocked with what you guys just said. I would never know. A teacher? I mean, girl. Okay. So question number 5.
Yeah, officially, because I still live in Kentucky. I don't have like my own place here.
Okay.
But not every off day I go home.
Okay.
So actually, I work a lot on my off days.
Yeah, that's right. Yes, we know about that life. What about you, Larry?
Yeah, I'm a commuter, and it sucks. Honestly, if you're trying to be a flight attendant, it kind of sucks because I pay, like I have a lease, so I pay rent at my house, and then I pay rent here too, which is like 2 rents.
Yeah.
So it kind of sucks if you have a lease. But if you don't have a lease, I would encourage you to just be a flight attendant and then try to get as little days off as you can so that you can just stay at your crash pad whenever you're off. So.
You could just move to Denver.
Yeah, I could move
Well,
to Denver.
oh, so you're paying 2 rents.
Basically, yeah.
Okay. Well, you must got a good coin. Okay. Okay. Question number 6 for the both of you guys.
So my ultimate thing that I want to be doing is like a videographer, travel journalist on the travel network, traveling, and
Do you have a YouTube channel?
I don't.
Girl, start. Meri.
I've been trying to help.
I know
I've
y'all
been trying
too.
to
Y'all
help.
too are doing it.
Okay, so ultimately you want to be a videographer?
Yeah.
Okay,
And also traveling and recording my travels.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Ultimate dream.
Okay.
So for me, I would probably be doing the same thing.
Okay.
Except I would be in grad school as well.
Wow.
So my ultimate goal is to be a professor for sociology, but I will be a sociologist while I'm obtaining my master's degree. So that's what I would be
Wow.
doing.
Well, you well, he looks like a professor, huh? The glasses. I mean, you're ready.
Professor
Okay,
Larry.
yes. Okay, now. Actually, you know what? I just thought about something. Boys in the Hood. Lawrence Fishburne. What was his character's name? You kind of look like him.
Oh, yeah.
He was professor.
I forgot his name.
Because remember, he had Trey and Ricky come,
Mm-hmm.
and he was talking about his real estate business.
Education.
Education.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, now.
Facts.
Okay.
That's
Lawrence
facts.
Fishburne. Okay.
That's facts.
All right. Question number 7.
Okay. Actually, when I lived in Ethiopia for like 6 months and then came back in 2020, and I had a connection in Dallas back to Kentucky, and I spoke with the Mesa flight attendant. Well, I was asking her a lot of questions.
Okay.
And yeah, she just told me how she loved the job, and I don't know, it fits my personality, like traveling, meeting people.
Right.
I'm pretty outgoing, like 99% of the time. So I was like, okay. And it was in the back of my head. So after like 8 months of doing some like freelance stuff online, I was like, you know what? Let me just apply and see what happens. And here I am.
Okay. Well, I'm happy because you are a perfect flight attendant. What about you, Larry? What made you become a flight attendant?
Honestly, I have a less cool story than Meri.
Okay.
But,
Well, tell your truth, baby.
yeah, after COVID, I just really started realizing my mortality, and I that kind of shifted me to like, okay, we need to make changes now. We need to do things that we wouldn't be able to do, if I didn't pretend like I had time. What would I do now? And I was like, okay. And so I applied for a bunch of random jobs. Flight attendant was one of them. Okay. And I really just see myself being a flight attendant because I get to travel the world for free, and while being a sociologist, this is perfect.
Okay.
While understanding my mortality and that I'm not here forever, so.
Yeah, but so you think you're about to die, so why not?
No, I don't think I'm about to die. I just realized I'm not here forever.
Right, none of us are. Okay, I was like, oh my gosh. That's not the reason why you should become a flight attendant.
Yeah, I don't think I'm about to die.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm like, oh my gosh, okay. All right, question number 8. Meri?
Like 4 or 5 months.
Okay, so you're brand new.
Yeah.
You too, right?
Yeah, I think 5 months.
5 months?
That's a long, yeah.
Oh, wow, so you guys, okay, we'll get to that other question. Okay.
Man.
Yes. Okay, question number 9.
I applied for a lot.
Okay.
And this was the one that got to me first.
Okay.
And it's a good company. It's a good company.
And just for the record, they both work for Fly Best. So I won't reveal it. You guys know it. What about you, Larry?
Now, I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't really I feel like the company itself can unionize and be better.
Okay.
But I don't really like the company as it is. But I will. But I will say, no matter where you are, if you want to be a flight attendant, if you want like the experience of being a flight attendant, you can go to Mesa, you can go to Fly Best, you can go to anywhere, and you'll pretty much get the experience. And then I would say transition to like
it's all about getting your foot in the door.
Yes,
that was my thing.
Yes, that's
and
very
for the
true.
time being, it works.
Yes.
Right,
Okay, that's
I like
a good
that.
way. Okay, that's a good way to round off that answer because that scared me. Okay, question number 10.
Unfortunately, yes.
Okay.
And that schedule is crazy.
Okay, Miss Meri Mack.
Yes, I am.
Okay, so we are all on reserve. Ooh,
Nice.
you're in this together. Okay.
Ooh, we are.
Yes. Question number 11. Meri?
Okay, so this is kind of a story. I finished my IOE and then I still didn't have a place to live. There's not that many crash pads here.
Yeah, there isn't.
Facts.
It's
Yeah.
kind of stressful.
Yeah.
And honestly, I was like, I'm not gonna be able to do this job because I couldn't afford to get an apartment at the time, and so I started messaging other people that were in the Sky West group. And this lovely girl, Elena, messaged me back and she was like, hey, I live at a crash pad. You can live here. And
Okay.
here I am.
Okay, so word of mouth. And how did you find out about Don's Crash Pad?
I was actually flirting with Meri.
They're going to be, yeah. Okay.
And she was like, oh, okay, do you work for Sky West, whatever? I was like, yeah, of course I work for Sky West. What do you work for? And I was trying to find an in.
Yeah.
But she was like, do you have a crash pad? And she was really genuinely trying to help me out. I was like, nah. I mean, I had a crash pad, but it was really expensive and really just not helping me.
Yeah.
So she was like, oh, I have a crash pad if you want. I'm pretty sure they have a bed available. Yada yada yada. It's this price, this whatever, and she really just referred me, so I'm here, and I'm grateful for her.
Meri? Yes, she is so pretty. Oh my gosh, yes.
I'm very grateful for
We
Meri.
are all grateful for Miss Meri Mack.
Aw,
Yes, I call
guys.
Miss Meri Mack. Okay, number 12.
That's a good question. Probably money starting off.
Yeah.
A lot of people think we make all this money and we don't. And that's a big one. And then also I don't spend as much time with my family, but I'm also the person that's kind of out and away, because I'm kind of a loner sometimes.
Okay, so money and time with your family.
Yeah.
What about you, Larry?
Well, my biggest sacrifice is probably, I got 2 kids back home, so I'm just playing. I ain't got no kids, man.
Yeah, okay.
But the biggest sacrifice I made was probably my family, because I had back home I had a podcast with my uncle. I seen my grandmother and my grandparents every other weekend. I love my family.
Yeah.
I have the privilege to have a good family, so I felt like spending a lot of time with them was a privilege to me. I'm blessed.
Yeah.
But in this job, you kind of have to be away for a long time, and kind of go back for a little bit. So I feel like that's the biggest sacrifice I've made, because I still have another job, so
Right, okay.
I'm still able to be afloat. But not seeing my family was a hit for sure.
Okay. Wow. Well, thank you y'all for your honesty.
Of course, yeah.
Okay, question number 13.
Ooh,
Think about this one.
Okay.
Sheesh.
We'll start with the pros. We'll start
Okay.
with the good stuff.
Okay.
You have travel benefits.
Yes.
You meet people. And I mean, it's not good for everyone because not everyone likes meeting people, but I like meeting people, and
Yeah.
what else? Let's go to the cons.
Okay.
Yeah, there's only 3
That was
pros.
quick.
Right.
That's only 3 pros.
Right.
We'll keep it short. Anyways, cons. It is an easy job, but it's tiring. Being in the air, you would even if you're sitting in your jump seat the whole time, it makes you tired.
Yeah.
And you have to be flexible. I really applaud people who have kids and that have a lot more going on than I do, that have this job, because I'm I could barely do it by myself.
Yeah.
It's facts.
It's a lot. It's a
Yeah.
lot. But I think the pros outweigh the cons, and yeah.
Okay. Larry?
So I'm gonna give 2 pros and 2 cons, right?
Okay.
2 pros are you get flight benefits, which is great because you can basically fly anywhere for free. In different countries, you have to pay obviously the taxes to enter that country, but whatever. It's basically free. And So that's one. Two,
Okay.
you also get to meet a bunch of different new people. So if you like meeting new people, that's a pro. But the two cons, one is the pay, because you really don't get paid until the door closes. So you have to commute to the airport, kind of, do all the extras. And you don't get paid till the door closes. So that's one. But two is also kind of the schedule, because you don't know what to expect for the next month unless you have a good place in seniority. So I really just take those two pros, take those two cons, and really just weigh them out to see if this is something for you.
Yeah, 'cause it's not for everybody.
It is.
Facts.
But you know, if it's for you, it's lit.
Yes, I agree. Okay, question number 14.
I've lived away from home since I was like 17.
Okay.
And so when the pandemic started and I moved back to the US, it was an adjustment living back at home. And so for me, it's nice having my own thing going on. I love my family, but I'm also like, I don't know, I'm very like independent. So like in that way, I'm happy to be like doing my own thing again. And like, I love seeing my family, but yeah, just
balance.
Yeah, the balance. There we go.
Okay.
And then, I mean, I was working like as a Facebook intern.
Oh, wow.
Fact checking.
Okay.
For like 8 months.
Okay.
And it's just, like very like mundane work on the computer, and it was very boring. And so like the excitement of this is more my speed.
Okay.
So like I'm vibing. I'm cool.
Has it affected your pockets?
I mean, when I was teaching, I was making pretty good money. So like being like, I have my own apartment, high rise in downtown in Shanghai, and it's different.
Why did she blog about that? Like,
I know.
Shanghai?
I know.
Okay.
Yeah, but so it's different. But I'm also like the type of person like go with the flow.
Yeah.
I mean, to a certain extent, and like just whatever happens. I'm all about like experiences and yeah. Okay. I'm pretty. I don't know what the word is, but
okay. What about you, Larry? How has this pandemic affected you? Commuting, finances, job?
Financially, I feel like I've been able to keep afloat because I still have my other job as well, and I do that kind of part time in between, like whenever I have free time for this.
Okay.
But I feel like I've been able to keep afloat, and I've been able to kind of keep my head above water, so to speak, by meeting genuine people, like meeting great people, because I wouldn't be able to be here obviously without Meri. I wouldn't be able to do like to keep pushing forward without meeting great people, and people like you, Deann, like independent of the YouTube channel, are just great people in general. And I feel like when I surround myself with people like that, it kind of encourages me to keep going, because I have something to keep going for. It's not just like mundane work every single day. But I actually have people that I enjoy the time of, and I enjoy the company of, that I can be like, all right, cool. At least if I'm going to the crash pad, at least these people are there. Yeah. And that kind of gives me something to look forward to.
You're right. It's like a second family. So
exactly.
With both of you guys commuting, did this pandemic affect like flights? Like, did you have a hard time maybe taking a flight because of the seats were? So I know Southwest, they had like, they're blocking the middle seats. So you guys had no issues with that?
Oh my God. You want to go first? Yo.
It's weird because like it's a pandemic, and you keep hearing about like second wave, third wave, fourth wave of this, but like people are traveling, okay? Like from Denver to Louisville, Kentucky, who's going there? Who's going there? But every time I list to go there, it's full. And it's just like, I mean, I get on and I go home, but like, you sweat a little bit before you get in that seat.
Yeah.
So let me just be clear. Okay. We have free flights on the condition that seats are available on the plane that we want to go on. Correct. So you have a free flight to Atlanta. As long as there's nobody in a seat as long as the flight's not full and the people aren't all there, you can go, right? Yes. So the issue is, I just went to Canada. I just went to Montreal. Amazing experience.
Wow.
I just went to Montreal last week.
Okay.
But getting back was hell because every single flight was booked and they were there. I was hoping somebody would miss their flight and I can get their seat. But every single flight, I was like, yo, what is going on? Why are Canadians so on time for their flights? And I talked to, I FaceTime Meri. And sometimes I feel like the pandemic has affected it because it's kind of pushed people to be more prompt at the airport.
I see.
When if you were lackadaisical, I could take advantage of that.
Yeah.
I can get your seat.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yeah, it's tragic.
So that's a flex to Montreal. Okay. Going to Canada. I didn't think they were letting people in, to be honest with you. We used to go to Canada.
Just last week.
Okay, just last week. Okay. Yeah. Ooh, because you can't have a DUI.
Facts.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, I don't have
to get into Canada?
Yeah, you can't have a DUI.
Because I remember when I got hired, they told us that the hiring manager,
I don't have a DUI.
if you have a DUI, you cannot get into Canada. Girl.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know why. DUI. Okay.
My record's clean.
Yeah.
Yes. Record.
That's
shocking.
It has to be because don't they do a background check? You can't because
Well, it's not a background check, but they do a thorough border investigation.
Yeah,
why are you
that's
here?
what it is.
What are you gonna do here?
Yeah.
What's like?
Damn,
bro.
They are not playing. Okay, so question number 15.
Ooh, this question is kind of controversial.
Yeah.
Okay.
It rhymes with Belta.
Oh, you can say because
It rhymes with Belta.
Okay.
I love their uniforms.
Okay.
I love the fact that they have international flights. I love their pay.
Okay.
That's the goal.
Okay.
If we take the international flights out, it rhymes with Northwest.
Okay.
It doesn't rhyme with Northwest.
I know what she's talking about. They know what she's talking about. Okay. Those are good airlines, by the way.
Yeah.
What about you, sir?
For me, I've never been one to beat around the bush. I definitely want to work for either Alaska or Delta, just because I can have a base in Seattle and kind of like at the same time.
Yeah, he's back to that Seattle.
At the same time, I can have a base there. I can work there with my regular job too, and kind of stay afloat. So.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a good answer. Okay, question number 16. Talents. I know you have one.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
What is it? Singing?
You know, yes. She can
Y'all,
sing.
I can only hit certain notes.
Yeah,
and
she can sing.
She's lying, just to let you guys know.
She.
Yeah. I
Uh-oh.
love to sing, but I don't think I sound that great. You know, if the song is in a certain range, it might sound alright.
Facts. Facts.
But you have a beautiful singing voice. I've heard her sing before. Do you have any hidden talents, Mr. Larry?
I am actually. I don't know if critical thinking is a talent, but if it is, I definitely have that talent because of my other YouTube channel. Like I definitely kind of break down kind of norms that we have and kind of go behind the history of them within the history of like socialization in the United States, and I kind of am able to point out factors that people might not know. So I think that's a talent, but I guess that's subjective. You might not.
I would
think
agree.
That's a talent.
How many channels do you have?
Channel? Oh, I just have one.
I was to say.
So we about to drop it right now?
Yeah. Larrychats.
Larrychats. You can go ahead and look it up. It's literally Larrychats, and it'll be in the description below, I'm sure.
LARRYCHAT.
Yes.
Yes, Larrychats. Okay, question number 17 is a fill in the blank.
Vibing.
Dang, that's a whole move. Yes.
Look, I'm gonna be real with y'all. When I'm not flying, I am sleeping as much as I possibly can. I love sleeping. I'm not vibing.
I mean, you could be vibing
in my sleep.
Yes. Yes. Your dream could be a vibe. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not vibing.
All right, question number 18.
Okay. You go first on this one. I gotta think about this.
The one must-have that I honestly have, because honestly, this might sound nasty, but I can go 3 days in the same shirt. Like I ain't even tripping. But
That's not bad.
but I must have my Dr. Bronner's Castile soap. Like that is, if you haven't seen Dr. Bronner's, it's so amazing.
Okay.
Like,
I love
please
that
use
stuff.
Dr.
You do?
Bronner's.
Okay.
It's fantastic. Yeah, my must-have for sure.
Is
I would
it
definitely
catered towards African American skin? Like
It's
I don't know.
like-
It's like a
all natural.
yeah. It's like
okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I never heard of it.
I would say a must-have thing is food. A lunchbox and food, because
Okay.
it can get really expensive
Facts.
eating out, door dashing, Uber Eats,
Yeah.
all that. So like even just like small snacks, almonds, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's a must-have.
yeah, I spend a lot of money on DoorDash, as they know. Okay, guys.
I
so-
do too, but you know, in the middle, we have to
Yeah.
have some kind of something.
You got a budget.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, question number 19.
This is a wonderful job. I do plan to go to, broaden my horizons. I don't really like to stay stagnant for too long.
Yeah.
And then also like start my other stuff I would like to do.
Okay.
Traveling, recording my travels and experiences, blah blah blah. So, yeah.
Okay, so you don't
That's
want
my goal.
So the airline you wait is just, it's cool for right now,
Stepping
but
stone.
it's a stepping stone. Okay.
Yeah.
You can say that.
Yeah.
What about you,
absolutely.
Larry? What are your goals?
Honestly, the goal was just to do something different for about 2 years, and then I go back and finish my master's program
Okay.
and complete my ultimate goal,
Okay.
which is being a professor. So.
Okay, and yeah, I definitely see that in your future. Okay, guys, and the very last question.
Watch a ton of YouTube videos. That's what I did. I don't know how many I watched. There's
Okay.
so many. Do your research. Like, it really does
Yes.
help in your, like, understanding of the job and interview and all that kind of stuff. And then be confident. I mean, that's something you have to work on, and it might be hard, but,
Yeah.
I suck at interviews. I'm going to be honest. Like, I get really nervous, and I think a lot of the research that I did kind of helped me, like, have a foundation for my interview. So, like, yeah, know what you're getting yourself into.
Yes.
Whenever they ask you, why do you want to be a flight attendant, do not say, I want to travel.
Correct.
Facts. Please
Yeah,
don't.
don't say that.
Don't do that.
Yeah, don't say that.
And yeah, and apply for, like, you might want to be, I want to be at Delta, or I want to be at Endeavor, or whatever, but get your foot in the door. If
Yeah.
you get a
CJO.
CJO
Yeah.
from a specific airline and you don't get one from others, like, go for that, because
Yeah.
once you get your foot in the door, you understand, like, what the job really is.
Correct.
So.
Facts.
That's very true. Larry?
Advice that I would say probably be personable. You know what I'm saying? Because people can really help you. Like, I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
People,
okay. I'm sorry.
people can really help you elevate to, like, from where you are now. So if I hadn't created a study group within my class,
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't have graduated. And also, be personable for the first one. For the second one, don't be homophobic. Like, there was 2 guys in my class that were homophobic, because I'm straight. But there was 2 guys in my class that were homophobic, and they're like, "Oh, I'm not." They used the F word, and
Yeah.
I was like, "Are you stupid?" Like that. And the 2 gay people passed, and they failed. Like they went home early.
Yeah.
So just don't be personable, and
Yeah.
do not be homophobic, because everybody can help you learn the material.
Yeah.
And to add to that, on top of don't be homophobic, you have to be open-minded.
Yeah.
You're gonna meet
Yeah.
so many different people.
That's very true.
You are gonna be in a job that's, like, not normal. It's not normal. You don't have a 9 to 5. You don't have a
Yes.
normal schedule. You
Yes.
get called
Yes,
at
Miss
different
Meri.
times.
Okay.
Like, you just have to be open-minded. So to add to that,
And
That's facts.
Yeah.
one more to add, guys, know your contract. Every airline has a contract. Don't be like NWA. Be like Ice Cube. Read that contract, because you don't want to be signing a Death Row Records contract and you don't know what's going on.
Facts.
Okay, know
Yes.
your contract, guys. I'm telling you. But this will conclude the interview. So I do want to thank Meri and Larry double interview, something different. They both work for the same airline. Now, this is the moment where we're going to plug in their social media. So, Miss Meri?
My Instagram is Soulpik, Soulpik. That's all I have.
Okay. And I know, go ahead, you?
Yeah, so my YouTube channel is Larrychats. Literally just type in Larry Chats. I mean, I'm pretty sure one of them will come up.
Yeah.
And it's a logo, LC for my YouTube channel. Please check it out. Look at the videos. And yeah.
Yeah, Instagram. I'm afraid you want them to follow you.
Nah. You'll get the Instagram from my YouTube.
Okay.
He got some good videos.
All right. Well, guys, I'm very grateful for, again, double interview in the crash pad with Miss Beautiful. She's very beautiful. Love this girl.
Absolutely.
And handsome Larry. They're going to be a couple. Let's just make it official. Y'all are a couple. Y'all saw it here first on YouTube, but thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a good night.
Bye.
Bye, guys.